As we all know, leadership is not a position. Leadership is really when just the way you are and the way you interact with people inspires people to want to be like you. Moshe and Diane are like perfect models of community leadership. They're committed, they have a sense of humor, they love people, they're growth-oriented, they believe in the community and believe in the people in the community.
Moshe and Diane Manheim have been with us for many, many years. They're continuing to grow spiritually. They love the shul. They've sacrificed for the shul over the many, many years.
I remember the first Shabbos I spent in shul, and it was not a robust minyan, but it was Atlanta. And Atlanta really had begun to develop a buzz even then.
There were 4 kids in my daughter's graduating class. It was a small community. Over time, we have seen tremendous growth. The Eruv, the schools, the mikveh, I mean, just so many things.
My parents are ones that have always looked to grow more in terms of their Yiddishkeit. And the community, I think that was one of the things that they really latched onto.
And I remember Ari bringing home his Gadol book from kindergarten and me going, I don't know who that is. So just the opportunity for us to grow as our children grew was also quite enormous,
As things grow, you don't notice the growth because you're in the middle of it, day to day. Like your kids, you don't notice their growth week to month to year, but then you step back for a minute and you see that they've really blossomed, and that's really what we found with Atlanta.
The kollel really gave us just the opportunity for so much education.
The other thing that BJ has done so well is bringing in really international quality speakers for education. People, we had scholarship at a world-class level. The messages, the learning that these people would bring to us, things that would literally change our practice, like an opening up of an understanding is, oh, now I get it, why one would do this.
They have been a very, very important part in the development of the laity of the congregation.
They're always involved in something.
I mean, we've done a million different kind of projects as part of the community, whether it was, trying to get items for an auction from everybody in the world. You go in and fix books, doing the bathrooms at Tamima. There were always ways to contribute, and they weren't financial. They were just dig in and, get it done.
However it's played out, they're always there, they're present.
It doesn't look like it's an effort. It looks like it's just a part of who they are.
I spent a lot of Shabbos with them.
We both grew up in homes where, there's always room at the table. As Norm Shaw says, we'll just slice the meat thinner.
And we had met unbelievably fabulous people.
When I met them, I was just a college student. Thank God they were very persistent people. They invited me for Shabbos, and I kept putting them off for one reason or another, and finally I said sure. So I went there one Shabbos, and the rest was history. I mean, there's such warm people and so inviting and loving, and
the vibe you get from them is down to earth and cool, fun people who are very approachable and welcoming.
It was hard to not want to be there,
At one point, they expanded their house and they built this great big room in the back. And I said, this would be a really great room to have community events. They said, well, Chana, we didn't build it for us. We built it for the community.
Having people stay with us is easy and fun. We like cooking. We both like cooking. We both like entertaining. It's paying it forward. Yeah. That's exactly the phrase.
Yeah. They represented us perfectly. We couldn't have put together a package that would be more perfect than Moshe and Diane welcoming people at their Shabbos table.
Making Aliyah in many ways, maybe every way, is a natural development of the learning we've been doing and the path that we've been on.
Aliyah is a natural progression for you, Moshe and Diane. You're always moving forward and upwards, and that's what Aliyah means.
A trip to Israel is going to be on the calendar.
We're going to miss you. Oh, man. But hatzlacha, good luck.
I have such gratitude for the way that you have reached out to me and so many others.
We cannot thank you enough for being the model citizens and model members of our community.
You attach yourself to people, you attach yourself to God, and you move forward.